This series is about hospice, the road path to death. And in the book that I've written a few years ago, when I was a hospice nurse, is The Roadmap for Dying 2. It's the second edition. I'm really interested in sharing with you the ability to take care of people who are dying, and for those of you who are dying, to explain the steps you'll face and some of the things you can do to preserve your dignity, become pain-free, meditations that will help you transition, and just generally what you'll need to know in order to have these things that come up in your life become less of an obstacle, and to demonstrate that you can overcome most of them. Not all, but most. It's a state of mind that's really important and will be extremely important for you during this time. I want to do this because I have just recently gone through bladder cancer and chemotherapy myself. And I now can testify to the total exhaustion for 48 hours after these sessions. I can tell you how people in my small town reacted to me in the grocery store and other places. The manager asked me if I had cancer, and I asked him, "Why do you think that?" And he said, "Because you've lost a lot of weight." And I said, "Yes, I've lost 25 pounds. And yes, I do have cancer, but it's under control right now, and it's in remission, so it doesn't show up anymore." So anyway, they have been reacting in greatly different ways. Some ignore me now because I'm dying, in their opinion. They don't want to be around death. Some have told me their heart-rending stories, things I couldn't even believe people have gone through, like their children dying, and sharing all these things. And then, as bad as I thought my life had gotten, because my wife filed for divorce when she found out I had cancer, because she did not want to use her money for any medical bills now or in the future. So that's an ongoing process. I didn't know people did that, but apparently they do after 40-year marriage. So anyway, the one lady told me that she found out she had cancer. Her husband left her with 2 children and his mother to take care of. And she made it through that. But a few months later, he couldn't handle it and he committed suicide. And I said to her, "Thank you for sharing that with me, because now I realize how little suffering I have gone through, even though I thought I was going through a great deal of it." So these are some of the things that hospice path require of us. And one of the most important things to me has been meditation tapes. They've really helped me understand to focus on now, this moment, and get away from the past, which all the perhaps anger and resentment and how dare you leave me during my time of need. And that was important, is ongoing, but very important for me to let go. And then you have to let go of your health, because you don't have it anymore, and you have to go back out there and get it. So one thing that I'm doing now is continuing with my walks along the beach, which I used to do and am now doing. Now, to make matters worse, my dog had a stroke 2 days before I went into surgery, and I've had to try and rehab her in the last few months. And it's just one thing after another, of course. That's life, lessons. And then I'm trying to find out what lessons I can learn from this. So I will be lecturing on this, sharing, I should say, hopefully a few times a week. You'll know the update and you'll know what my thinking is, because it won't always be this positive.